Hello there, YouTube family. Are you ready for the start of the week? Are you ready for a lot of curls and scoop and, of course, big hair? I'm Patty Jackson. I'm your auntie of pop culture. It's not cute not knowing. Want to start with a hug. I've got so much to share today. So much happened this weekend. From people breaking up, people dying, because you know what happens in threes. And I got a cheesesteak named after me in my neck of the woods. Now, where I live, Philly's known for cheesesteaks. And I'm going to go into it. And if I don't get into it today, definitely tomorrow, because we got a lot to go over. We started the week hearing about the cancellation of the Wonder Years. I was devastated because this was, besides Abbott Elementary, like one of my favorite shows on TV. Dule Hill, it was kind of like the black version of the Wonder Years because the show was a hit back in the 90s, and ABC brought it back, retooled. Lee Daniels, one of the producers, but that has been canceled. They're blaming low ratings. Winning Time, the HBO show about the Lakers dynasty, that has been canceled. You're going to be hearing about a lot of shows being delayed, put off indefinitely, all because of this actor-writer strike. And I heard somebody say on the news this morning, this could go until next year. I was like, what? This strike has got to end. Last week, there were a number of shows saying, we're pressing on. Child, the backlash, they all changed their mind. From Drew Barrymore, who suffered the most. Jennifer Hudson is delaying her show. Bill Maher delaying his show. The Talk is delaying their show. Now, you could be saying, well, what about Sherri Shepherd? Sherri Shepherd is under a different union, and she launched her new season today. Between the battle of Jennifer Hudson and Sherri Shepherd, I think Sherri Shepherd's going to win this because she was signed to a longer contract. The View, they wing it. They write down their stuff on note cards. Tamron Hall, she's under a different union, so she's not under the writers' union. Now, it might hurt these shows in terms of actors coming on because they can't talk about any current project. So they gotta think outside the box and have other guests who are not, actors or anybody. Like Cedric the Entertainer, he's got flipping boxcars. He can only talk about that book. That is it. That's the only thing he can talk about. So, with these shows that are going on, they can't ask an actor about our current project. But Sherri Shepherd debuted a new season today. The first thing she said was, I respect people who are on strike, but I am under a different union. I'm a union girl myself, but I wish this could end. Their artificial intelligence taking the place, that's scary. Trust me, on the broadcasting side, they're trying to do that crap too. Everybody is not Tom Cruise. Everybody's not rich. Some of these actors, they're not rich. You got bills to pay. You got kids. You got a car note. You got to live. I hope it is over very, very soon. But I think they're trying to break the union. I really do. Because they know that these people have to work. So what really happened with Jeezy and Jeannie Ma, his wife? Not even married 2 years. Beautiful baby. Beautiful wedding. Beautiful photos. See, everything was beautiful, but behind the scenes, something made Jeezy file and say irreconcilable differences, which a lot of times means cheating. Some people say, well, maybe not. Something happened, and I'm hearing that Jeannie had anger issues. Now, who in their right mind would it make Jeezy angry? Could you just imagine? But he said they will not get back together. And they're citing her anger issues and comments she made in the past. She like a black man, but on the side. Because apparently the white side, she can live. It was a statement that made a lot of people angry, and probably because she's Asian, and maybe she was just talking and being funny, but I don't know. A lot of people are bringing that up. Remy Ma and Papoose, the popular rapper, is not with her man, and he held her down when she was in jail. They said she was cheating with some young rapper, and there was an event in New York, and it was kind of battle rapping. Child, the battle rapper aired her business out, and all she could do was stand there. But Remy Ma, Papoose, no longer. Tiana Taylor, the actress, the model, the singer, she's going to play Dionne Warwick in the movie. She is no longer with former NBA star and Dancing with the Stars champion, Iman Shumpert. Together 10 years, married 7, 2 beautiful children. They really, they say no cheating was involved, but there was always stories of cheating. Always stories of cheating. My family. Let me say, I gotta make sure I'm sorry. This is real. Oh, okay. Obviously it must not be something. Oh Lord. Elon Musk is talking about charging people to be on Twitter. He's destroyed that platform. He really has. He has destroyed the platform. Twitter used to be my favorite. But if he starts charging by, we good. We all right over here. Tiana Taylor. I hate to see couples break up. And they made a beautiful family. Ebony Magazine one time did this profile on them. It was amazing. But these two, and they're claiming there was no cheating. Kirk Franklin on his YouTube channel, it's his latest documentary, Father's Day, Kirk Franklin story. Kirk Franklin was abandoned by a child and later adopted by a family. He's been on the search for his father. And for 53 years, where's my dad? Who's my dad? He found his dad. Same city and a couple of blocks where he lived. They took a DNA test. Come to find out this man is his dad. And it may explain, it just shows you how brokenness, because Kirk Franklin's also trying to mend a fence with his 35-year-old son, Carry-On. He had him when he was young. Very bad relationship. He had to cuss him out. People got mad saying, he missed it. He ain't supposed to be cussing. Sometimes people got to get that cussed out. Pray on it later. Say, God forgive me. But right now, you getting it. Kirk Franklin had to cuss his son out, because sometimes that's what you just got to do. It seems like the two are mending their fences, and I hope so. I hope this fractured relationship with Kirk and his son can be mended, and he's able to build or understand his father and the role that he did not play in his life. And did his father know? Did his father say, is that my son stomping and dancing around all on TV? I would just love to know the backstory. Was he afraid to come to Kirk? Did he ever think, this could be my kid? Kirk Franklin was abandoned as a baby. Let's talk deaths, and there were a lot. Irish Grinstead, 43-year-old singer from the group 702. It was a group that Michael Bivins produced. And in the 90s, they had Where My Girl's At. They had Stilo. She died after an illness at the age of 43. She had been sick for a while. They're not saying exactly what it was, but she took a leave of absence from the group late last year. We also remember Fred Lewis, the 72-year-old drummer from Lakeside. He passed away last week. He wrote It's All the Way Live, co-wrote Fantastic Voyage. They were signed to Solar Records, the Sound of Los Angeles Records, and they were big in the 80s. Fred Lewis was 72 years old. Actor Billy Miller, if you're a soap opera fan, you may know who he was. He was on General Hospital. He won an Emmy for his portrayal as Billy Abbott on Young and the Restless, and this is my Young and the Restless days. Loved that show and loved him. He played Billy Abbott, and he won. Was recognized for a couple of Emmy Awards. They say he passed away. He was a manic depressant, or suffering from manic depression. They're not saying how he died, but they kept making references to Christophe St. John, who also suffered from manic depression, and he wound up committing suicide. The same happened to actor Billy Miller. He was young. He was 43 years old. Over the weekend, John Legend, Chrissy Teigen renewed their wedding vows. 10 years. 10 years and 4 kids later, Chrissy Teigen had 3 dress changes. They got married in Italy. Ben Affleck should know at this time that the paparazzi is on his behind. He was caught. He was with his ex-wife, Jennifer Garner. They're in the car. They're laughing. At one point, he puts his head on her shoulder. Can you imagine when Jennifer Lopez found out? Can you just... Now, they showed a picture of Jennifer, mean face. She stopped smiling for a minute and grabbing his butt. The one thing that Jennifer Lopez cannot deal with is cheating. If you cheat on her, she is out. Now, Ben Affleck shares 3 kids with his ex-wife, but why was his head on her shoulder? Cher is back with that man. She's 77, he's 37. Okay, there's an age difference. There's a thing called, is it called the Grizz? There's a new dating term. I'm going to tell you guys about it tomorrow. I think it's called the Grizz or the Fizz. Older women, younger men. It's always been a thing, but they've given it a name. She's back with this man. Cher, it's like a game. It's like a sports game. You're in the 4th quarter of your life. Protect your money, have fun, protect your money, but her family is furious. Singer Katy Perry, I never realized she had a 20-year career. I know she's been around for a long time. She has sold the rights to her music for $225 million. Her ex-husband is making news. Actor, comedian, British actor Russell Brand. He's gotten caught up in that YouTube movement, and a lot of women are saying that he raped them. Leslie Jones has written a book, and it's called Leslie Jones. 56-year-old comedian talks about her life, her career. Chris Rock did the foreword, and in the book she talks about that Chris Rock had to get psychological help along with his daughters after he got slapped by Will Smith. She made that revelation in her book. If you're a fan of Good Burger 2, it's coming to Paramount just in time for Thanksgiving, November 22nd. It's streaming on Paramount Plus. We'll keep you updated if you're a fan of Good Burger. Kenan Thompson, and because I didn't write it down, it's the reason why I can't remember. But y'all know who I'm talking about. Kenan Thompson, I can't wait to see this. Good Burger 2. It's coming November 22nd. TJ Holmes, does he have a new gig? He's kind of hinted his new morning commute, so he could be having a gig because Amy Robach got more money than him. If TJ got a job, good luck. Someone broke into Tamar Braxton's car, and this is called Don't Be Leaving Stuff in Your Car. She lives in an apartment complex. A bunch of people pulled up. She had her car in a garage. A bunch of people got out of the car, broke into her car, and it was like they was at Walmart. They're pulling out stuff and walking away and dumping it into the car. Tamar says she can't believe this happened to her. She feels violated, and yes, if someone breaks into your car, you will feel violated. But why she has so much stuff in her car? Now, a lot of people, they do the AKA, I live in my car. But you can't leave stuff because thieves are working every day, every single day, and they look inside cars. But someone must have known because a whole bunch of people pulled out, broke into her car, and started taking away stuff. Get well, Brandon Casey. He's a very lucky guy. Jagged Edge. He was in a very bad car accident. Yeah, he was in a very bad car accident. Lucky to be alive. Courtney B. Vance, one of the best actors out there. He's married to Angela Bassett. She has produced a new movie he's going to be in on Showtime titled Heist 88. It's a true story about a mastermind thief who recruits 4 bank workers and they steal $80 million from the bank they're working at. Rick Ross is gracing the cover of Ebony magazine. Timbaland, the rapper, the producer, he's got a hair transplant. Now, it don't look like the wigs for men. You know, you could tell the wigs for men. No. Timbaland, I know he paid so much money, and I wonder, does it hurt? But he's showing off his new hair on social media, and people are thinking that singer Adele is married. Yeah. She's been calling Rich Paul her husband, and sources say that Rich Paul did have to sign a prenup. He didn't want to, but you know, love can get tricky. But he did. But he wanted to do it quietly, and they're saying that Adele and Rich Paul are indeed married. I didn't have time. I got to tell you my cheesesteak story. Got a sandwich named after me, a sandwich that I created. So I'm going to share it all. Hopefully we'll be having Toy Tuesdays. Chocolate Divinity Tuesday. So I'm going to share all that. But today was a lot. You got to say like, it was a lot. So do leave your comments. I do want to hear from you. It was a lot. From the deaths to the breakups. Did the breakup surprise you? I can't believe Remy Ma with a man. She cheating. He held her down when she was in prison. Leave a comment, give us a thumbs up, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel so you'll never miss a minute. Thanks so much for joining me. I appreciate you guys. It's Big Hair, it's Curls, it's Scoop. I'm Patty Jackson. I am your auntie of pop culture.